Now, in this slide, I will explain the core business of retail banking at Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad. Retail banking focuses on providing financial services directly to individual customers. Customers can open savings, current, and investment accounts based on their financial needs. Bank Islam also offers digital payment services such as QR, IBG, and online fund transfers, making transactions more convenient. Besides that, customers can apply for credit cards and Islamic financing through the bank. Another unique feature is that the Bank Islam app allows users to pay zakat, sedekah, and utility bills in one platform. Overall, retail banking aims to provide customer-focused financial services that are convenient, secure, and compliant with Islamic banking principles.
Good morning everyone. My name is Siti Nur Ashikin. I will present my part, which is part 2, activity of the unit, which focus on the group retail banking unit or GRB in short. In general, GRB is fully responsible for managing the delivery of financial product and service directly to customer. Based on the 2025 annual report, the main operation of this unit include digital information management for several important products. Among them are housing financing, personal financing. In addition, GRB also manage the registration of new customers and handle application information related to Sharia compliance. This includes financing for hybrid and electric vehicle or HEV. Finally, all of this customer daily transaction information is managed and recorded yearly through 197 existing branch as well as through digital platform to ensure that banking operation runs smoothly.
This slide explains the difference between information and knowledge in Bank Islam Retail Banking Unit. Information refers to the process and organized customer data such as CRIS and CITES credit reports, transaction history and account balance. This data support accurate banking operation. Knowledge, on the other hand, is the application of that information through implies experience and expertise. It consists of tacit knowledge such as credit officer judgment, financial advisor communication skills. Meanwhile, for the explicit, it the example is for the retail credit policy manual, financing SOPs, and Sharia guidelines. Together, information and knowledge help Bank Islam make accurate decision while ensuring Sharia compliance.
Next, I will explain about the formats of information received and produced by the Retail Banking Department at Bank Islam. First, let's look at the information received. So, retail banking receives information in both digital and physical formats. Most customer information is collected digitally through the BIMB mobile app and BIMB web, such as personal details, financial information, and data used for account opening, credit card applications, and loan applications. This digital information is also protected through encryption and cybersecurity measures to ensure that customer data remains secure. Next, the information produced by retail banking is also available in both digital and physical formats. Most banking information such as transaction records, account statements, and automated notification is delivered digitally through the mobile app, online banking, or SMS. This notification helps customers to monitor their account activities and improve security. However, Bank Islam also continues to provide paper receipt and printed document because it is easier for elderly customers. Now, I will explain the types of information received and produced by the Retail Banking Department at Bank Islam. Okay, so now let's look at the type of information received. So, every day, the Retail Banking Department receives different types of customer information to support banking, financing, and account-related services. For example, when customers open a new bank account, they need to provide personal information such as their full name, IC number, date of birth, and nationality. The bank also collect information related to financing or loan applications and customer investment preference. This information helps the bank to understand each customer's financial needs while ensuring all services comply with Sharia principle. Next, the retail banking department produce different types of information after processing the data received. This includes customer account records, transaction histories, and account statements. This record allow customers to monitor their transaction, check their account activities, and access important financial information when needed.
Now, I will explain how information is stored at Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad. This bank uses both physical and digital storage to manage customer information. Physical storage includes archive rooms where important documents such as customer forms, identification documents, bank statements, account details, and supporting documents are securely kept. And then, at the same time, Bank Islam also uses digital storage through a data lake platform. This platform stores both structured and unstructured data in one centralized system. By using digital storage, the bank can retrieve information much more faster, support data analysis, and improve the efficiency of daily banking operations while maintaining data security.
Now we move on the next part, which is part 7, information retrieval process at Bank Islam. For your information, the GRB unit need to manage millions of customer transactions every day. To facilitate this process, the search and access process for information is done using a database management system. It's called the core banking system. For example, such as the customer identification card number or account number. The system will display the required information immediately. Among the information that can be accessed directly include bank transfer fee, gold account, account statement, and also credit card payment record. As a result, users of the digital banking platform can now access all of their transaction information simultaneously only through a mobile application.
Next, Bank Islam use two information dissemination channels. First is intra-unit dissemination through the B portal, which allows management to share real-time updates such as financing profit rates, revised retail policies, and operational announcement with retail banking staff. Second is inter-unit dissemination, where information is shared between different departments. For example, financing application that exceed branch approval limits are sent to the risk management division for further assessment. The IT division also works with retail operation to notify customer about system maintenance through the BIMB mobile app and BU digital banking. These channels ensure efficient and communication and accurate decision making.
For this slide, I will explain how information is preserved for both short-term and long-term retention. For short-term retention, some information is stored temporarily to support daily banking operations. This includes customer login records, fund transfer details, and account balance. The information is stored in memory storage system and cloud-based platforms, which allowing it to be accessed quickly and synchronized in real time across banking services such as the Go by Bank Islam mobile application and ATM networks. This helps ensure that customers can use banking services efficiently and securely. Now, let's move on to long-term retention. Information that needs to be kept for a longer period, such as customer account records, financial statements, and other important businesses records, is stored using a data retention policy and secure cloud backups. Bank Islam also protects this information with security measures such as 256-bit encryption, multi-factor authentication, and firewalls. These measures help keep customer data secure, maintain historical records, and ensure that information remains accessible while complying with banking regulation and Sharia requirements throughout its life cycle. Now, I will explain how information is utilized by the Retail Banking Department at Bank Islam. The Retail Banking Department uses information to support customer service, financing decision, and also risk management. By analyzing customer information, the bank can understand each customer's financial needs better and also recommend suitable banking products and services to customer. This helps customer make more informed financial decisions and enjoy a better overall banking experience. In addition, information is used to improve daily operations through real-time data processing. For example, when a customer uses the Go by Bank Islam application to transfer funds or pay bills, the transaction information is processed immediately. This
Bye bye.
allow the bank to keep customer records accurate and up to date, and also monitor transactions more effectively for risk management and security purpose.
Here, I will discuss the standards adopted by Bank Islam. As an Islamic bank, Bank Islam follows Sharia governance to ensure all its products and services comply with Islamic principles. This means that the bank avoids prohibited elements such as riba, which is interest, and gharar, which refers to excessive uncertainty in financial transactions. Additionally, Bank Islam practices value-based intermediation, or we call it as VBI. This approach promotes fair, ethical, and sustainable banking while creating positive value for customers, society, and the environment. These standards help to strengthen customer trust and ensure the bank operates responsibly.
Let's take a look at section 12, which is about the staff or position involved in information management under the group retail banking. To ensure that banking data is always consistent and accurate, there is a chain of staff with specific tasks. At the operational level, the position involved include first, customer service officer entering customer data into the system. Second, credit officer reviewing and examining previous financing data for entered retail data analysis for China Digital market information to help transform the retail banking sector. In addition to operational staff, this information governance strategy is also closely monitored by the board of directors through several special committees. These include the Board Risk Committee, which monitor data security risk, as well as the Board Audit and Inspection Committee, which ensures strict compliance with the established information management standard.
Bank Islam used two main facilities to manage information. First is, first is cloud-based technology, which powers the BIMB mobile app and BU digital banking. This technology stores and manages real-time transaction data while improving processing speed and handling large amount of information efficiently. Second is the enterprise data lake system, a centralized storage system that keeps customer profiles, financing records, and transaction histories. This allows employers to retrieve information quickly, improving operational efficiency and customer service. This slide shows the volume of information handled by Bank Islam Retail Banking Unit every month. Around 80,000 to 100,000 records are received, including new account application, BU registration, KYC profiles, and CCRIS or CTOS reports. The bank also produced ultimately 450,000 documents such as credit risk assessment reports, audit logs, and customer dispute files. In addition, about 2.5 million outputs are disseminated every month through B Portal policy updates, BIMB and BU app notification, and electronic statement. This reflects the large-scale digital operation of the bank.
One of the biggest challenges is managing highly sensitive customer information by ensuring that all banking activities remain compliant with Sharia principles. As digital banking continues to grow, Bank Islam must balance the use of modern technology with the requirements of Islamic banking. This can be challenging because traditional Islamic banking principles such as physical asset backing, profit sharing, and human oversight are sometimes difficult to apply in a fully digital banking environment. Therefore, Bank Islam needs a strong Sharia governance framework to ensure that its products, services, and also information management practices continue to meet both regulatory requirements and Islamic principles.
Here, I will explain the solutions used by Bank Islam for effective information management. One important solution is risk management and internal control, which helps the bank to identify and reduce operational and information related risks. The bank also conducts annual risk assessments to evaluate potential threats and improve its security measures. In addition, the Board Risk Committee or BRC will oversee the risk management and ensures that appropriate policies are implemented. These measures help to prevent cyber risks and data leaks while protecting customers' personal and financial information. As a result, Bank Islam is able to manage information securely, comply with regulations, and maintain customer confidence.
Now, let's look at section 17, which is about the data mining approach used by the organization. Bank Islam is the first organization to develop to a digital Islamic bank in Malaysia. This digital system uses data mining technique to analyze retail banking transactions. The main purpose is to detect market trends, see customer spending pattern, and make risk assessment for each customer. Through this data mining strategy, the bank can offer services that are automatically tailored to the needs of high potential customers. For example, such as credit card campaign or green financing campaign for hybrid and electric vehicle or HEV. Not only that, based on the 2025 annual report, this data mining technique also greatly helped the bank in managing and reducing risks related to financial fraud.
Bank Islam used a corporate thesaurus to standardize search terms across its digital system. It applies control vocabulary and establishes relationship between broader terms, narrower terms, and related terms to improve information retrieval. For example, when a user searches for personal loan, the system automatically links it to the official Islamic banking term, personal financing I. This thesaurus also help classify customer data in systems such as BU, making information easier to search, retrieve, and manage efficiently.
Next, I will explain how metadata is created in the retail banking department at Bank Islam. Metadata is created by organizing and describing important banking information such as personal financing records, deposit account details, and customer profiles. This information is managed through enterprise systems like AS400 and MBS, making it well structured and easy to search, access, and manage across different banking operations. In addition, metadata plays an important role in ensuring compliance with the requirements of Bank Negara Malaysia and Islamic banking principles. It also supports advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence and data analytics, which help Bank Islam make better decisions and improve operational efficiency.
Now we have come to the last part of my presentation, which is part 20, Data Warehouse Facility. Based on the 2025 annual report, the income of GRB units show consistent growth, reaching 1,780,000.2. Bank Islam use a centralized data warehouse facility. All financial data and retail banking records from the entire branch network and digital channel will be collected into this data warehouse. Overall, all the system and information management that I presented earlier in supporting the smooth operation of banking of Bank Islam. In conclusion, all 5 elements that are goal in strengthening information management under the group retail banking unit of Bank Islam. I hand over the next presentation to my group member. Thank you.